I've often had people leave comments or ask me various questions when I've posted videos, and they'll go, hey, can I do this with my computer? And then, you know, you kind of get a little bit excited because somebody's asked you some advice, and you go, yeah, do this, do that, do the other, and then they tell you they've got a Dell, and your kind of heart sinks because, you know, companies like Dell and HP can be the same, and Gateway tend to use a lot of non-standard parts, their own proprietary systems, their motherboards generally pretty much locked down, and upgrades can be difficult because they might use their own power supplies with their own connectors. Well, I've got this Dell computer in to look at because it's not working, and I thought it would just be good just to get the side cover on this and just show you why Dell can be a pain sometimes. Now, the first thing about this is, and this isn't really a problem, this is actually quite cool, I quite like this, is the way this comes off. Okay, you have to, there's like a latch on the top there, you pull back, and that loosens up the side panel. Don't know if I can do this one-handed. What I might have to do is, no, there we go, done it. I thought I was going to have to put the video camera down there for a second. So let's have a look. First of all, you'll notice this is opens up on the different side. It opens up on the other side. Not a major problem. You can get Silverstone cases that can do that. But for a start, that means that your motherboard is completely different. And it is. Nothing is set out. This isn't even a standard motherboard upside down, which if you bought a Silverstone case that opens up on the left-hand side rather than the right, you just mount your motherboard in upside down. But this is just, look, it's all over the place. You see? All over the place. Here you got your RAM sticks across the top. Here, that does look like a 24-pin power supply, but that doesn't look like the same size. That's a lot deeper. So, it seems to the holes on that do seem to line up to a standard one, but that just looks bigger. So I bet you'd have to seriously mod your case if you wanted another power supply in there. Look at this cool arrangement here. Look. I mean, it looks funky, to be honest, but the air comes in here through here, like behind the front panel, but that comes in through this plastic shroud, and yeah, it blows over the heatsink there. No other case fans in this at all. Okay, your hard drives go down here. This is really dusty. This is probably why this thing isn't working. It kind of blue screens, basically, just before it boots into Windows. So there could be some problems there. Look at that. Big splodge of dust on that heatsink. If you can see that. I'm trying to get in without getting in front of the light. So that's why Dell computers can be a real pain. If you're an enthusiast, okay, if you like tinkering, do not buy a Dell, basically, I would say. Great if you just want a computer and you're not really interested in computers. You know, you can get some good deals, pre-configured. But if you want to do anything with them, if you want any expandability, if you want any upgradability, you want to overclock, don't buy a Dell. There are plenty of places out there that you can buy a pre-built computer that will be upgradable and configurable and overclockable. Okay, so not bad-mouthing Dell at all. Okay, because you know many people stick with Dells and they get good service out of them. I'm just saying, if you want flexibility, don't buy a Dell. Is what I'm saying. Okay, because there's a lot of proprietary stuff in here. You know, there's not much you can do with that, really. To be honest, yeah, you could put another graphics card in. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, you know, the slots are the same, they're just in different positions. So I just can't see there how I could get another motherboard in, and I'm just kind of studying thinking, so it's just not possible. Just not possible, because everything is like it's like mirror image flipped, if you see what I mean. Now everything, it's just like whatever is at this side, they're just flipped over to that side. Okay, so it's not really turned upside down; it's flipped across. Okay, so there you go. Just like you want to see that, and basically see why Dells are can be a no-no.